Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, how did I get here? Not just how you got to your bathroom, but how we as a species got here. The story of human evolution is one of the most epic tales ever told, a journey spanning millions of years, filled with struggle, innovation, and incredible transformation. And it all starts not on a throne, but on the sprawling savannas of Africa. Let's rewind the clock about 6 million years. Our story begins with a common ancestor we shared with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. Imagine a world teeming with life, where our distant ape-like ancestors were just another primate trying to survive. But then something changed. The climate grew cooler and drier, forests shrank and vast grasslands opened up. This environmental pressure was the crucible in which humanity was forged. In this new world, a groundbreaking adaptation emerged: bipedalism, the ability to walk on two legs. This wasn't just a party trick. It was a game changer. It freed our hands to carry food, tools, and our young. It allowed us to see over tall grasses, spotting both predators and opportunities from afar. Early hominins like Lucy, the famous Australopithecus afarensis who lived over 3 million years ago, were pioneers of this upright posture, taking the first literal steps toward becoming human. But walking upright was just the beginning. The next major leap was inside our skulls. Around 2.5 million years ago, a new character enters our story: Homo habilis, the handyman. Their brain was larger, and with it came a revolutionary idea: tools, not just using a stick or a rock, but intentionally shaping stones to create sharp edges for cutting and scraping. This was the dawn of technology, a fundamental shift that gave us access to new food sources like meat and marrow, providing the high-energy fuel our growing brains desperately needed. This brain-food feedback loop kicked our evolution into high gear. We see the rise of Homo erectus, the upright man who not only had a larger brain but was also the first of our ancestors to venture out of Africa. They were master toolmakers, controlled fire, and spread across Asia and Europe. Fire was another monumental discovery. It provided warmth, protection from predators, light in the darkness, and the ability to cook food, making it easier to digest and unlocking even more nutrients. Fast forward to a few 100,000 years ago, and the stage is set for the main event. Two major players emerge: the Neanderthals in Europe and Asia, and our own species, Homo sapiens, in Africa. Neanderthals were incredibly adapted to the cold, were skilled hunters, and had complex social lives. They were not the brutish cavemen of cartoons. They were intelligent, resilient, and in many ways very much like us. But it was our species, Homo sapiens, the wise man, that would eventually populate the entire globe. What was our secret? While our brains were a similar size to Neanderthals, evidence suggests we may have had a different kind of intelligence. We developed complex symbolic thought, created art, crafted sophisticated tools from bone and ivory, and built vast social networks. This capacity for culture and cooperation became our ultimate superpower. This incredible journey from a small bipedal ape to a planet-spanning species is written in our DNA, in the fossils beneath our feet, and in the very way we think and interact. It's a story of adaptation, of ingenuity, and of the unbreakable connections that bind us all together. We are the legacy of every ancestor who survived, every tool that was crafted, and every idea that was shared. We are the current chapter in the epic of human evolution. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures into our past, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.